What's poppin', everybody? SaberWolf94, gonna be showing you guys a new deck today. Well, it's not really that new, it's a variation of magnezone and Raikou here. And I call this deck Drazon, whatever. It's basically a dragon magnezone kind of a thing. We're gonna use Kingdra as our main attacker. So yeah, uh, instead of Raikou, pairing this up with Raikou, I'm gonna be using Kingdra. I really want to use Shining Rayquaza, but I don't have access to that card, and I've been thinking of using this card for a long time, and I got the deck together a couple of months ago. I played with it a little bit. I'm not really sure. I think I've made the deck and didn't use it, and then I kind of decided, okay, let me just tweak this a little bit and start using it. And it has certain advantages over Raikou. So Raikou is only a basic Pokemon, and you much rather have a Pokemon that's going to give one prize that has 120 HP. It can potentially be like 140 since it can block damage and shit. And, you know, putting something on like Fire and Fury Belt makes it respectable. You would rather have something like this and only give it one prize than having something that's just slightly better with a little bit more HP but gives two prizes. But the thing is with this card is that it has kind of a better attack once it gets going. Raikou, if it has 4 lightning energies, it's going to be doing 130. This guy is doing, if you have 3 lightning energies and 1 water energy to meet the cost for Dragon Trail, it's going to be doing 150. And if you attach any more, and the more you attach, it gets stronger. So it kind of, with more energies, is better than this guy. And this means that this card has a better potential of getting one-hit knockouts on Pokemon, well, not Pokemon EX and GX with 190. Everybody's using Stage GX Pokemon with 200 and 210 HP. But you can still get knockouts on those guys too. If we have, let's say, like, let me see, 4 lightning energies, that means it's 120, 180. Yeah, if we have like 4 lightning energies and 1 water energy, so 5 energies with a choice band, this thing can knock out things like Golisopod in one hit, 210 HP. And we have other ways to sort of boost our damage. So, you know, it's not impossible to get one-hit knockouts on this kind of a deck. And the good news is, unlike Rayquaza, you kind of keep the energy. So maybe that's a good thing. I guess that makes you more vulnerable to Gardevoir, but you're going to die to Gardevoir anyway, so yeah. So this is the benefit of this card. It gives us kind of different variety too. He's weakness to Fairy, and the rest of the guys are going to be weak to fighting and shit besides Zapdos. And he also has a quick attack. Big Storm means that if we open with this guy, we can start attacking and get rid of stadiums. Obviously, this fucks with you as well. It's going to get rid of your own stadiums, but this is why I constructed this deck in a certain way. We'll only run 1 stadium. But since he can attack early while we're setting up, trying to get up Magnezone, it means that he's softening up guys too. So maybe you don't even need to put all these energies. You just put 4 energies and you're good to go. So these are the benefits compared to Raikou, is that he can attack quicker, and his large attack, his second attack, is going to be better once he gets going. Now the downsides are, of course, he is going to give 2 prizes, and you know, 170 HP isn't that great anymore. I mean, when you got Pokemon with 190 and all the Stage GX Pokemon, but it should do the job still. Right. So running 3 of this guy, and then for the other cards or other Pokemon, it's kind of like my Rayzone deck standard. You got to run the Magnezone with 3 of this guy. We get him out, and we attach as many lightning energies as we want. He's a solid attacker too. His stats are kind of solid, uh, considering he got released in Breakthrough. When this card rotates out, we're going to get the other Magnezone, the one that is out in Ultra Prism. There's going to be a lightning version for that too, and that's definitely better, has a better attack and more HP, I'm pretty sure. Does the same shit. so it should be pretty good. I think this card looks better though, art-wise, but maybe it's just me. We're gonna run our one Magnetron 2, or stage 1. Kind of not rely too much on rare candy as one of our other ways to just get this guy normally out. And we still run the one Raikou, as you guys can see. It's still a pretty good tech. It's just going to be like a secondary attacker kind of thing. Hopefully, if my opponent has anything that's weak to lightning, this guy is much better than. Unfortunately, this guy can't hit anything for weakness. That's one of the shits with Dragon Pokemon, damn it. Anyway, what the fuck, Nintendo. But yeah, uh, this guy is still very solid. It's only going to give one prize. It's pretty bulky, pretty good. And I'm still running the one Zapdos just for that extra, variety. Like I've said, it's weak to lightning, not fighting. Also resists fighting. Can use Drill Peck too, not bad. The Mime is standard for my decks, you guys know. Bench protection, you don't have to worry that much. And the one Tapu Lele, of course, for consistency, this card is perfect. Now, as for the trainers, you're probably going to see some differences. I've actually made some differences to Rayzone 2. For example, you're seeing 3 Professor's letters here. I think it's just really important since we can't get one-hit knockouts as easily as Rayquaza, because Rayquaza just does fuckloads of damage. Just for 4 energy, that guy would be doing 240. But Kingdra, he needs like 4 to 5 energies, and we really just want a lot of energies. We have to attach a bunch of energies and get one-hit knockouts. If you can't get one-hit knockouts with this deck, this guy is even fucking worse than Raikou in this sense. You want to get one-hit knockouts. And this is why with 3 Professor's Letter, we're trying to get as many energies as possible, trying to grab a bunch of energies maybe from our supporter when we draw. Then we might use like a couple of these, just try to get as many energies, attach them to Kingdra, and get one-hit knockouts, aim for one-hit knockouts. This is why it's important to grab those energies. Since we're running EX Pokemon in this deck, we can't really use Bridget, so I'm running fucking Nest Balls. We got 3 of these. Just gonna grab our dudes. The one Heavy Ball for the magnezone. I wanted to run one more for more consistency. Just try to get this guy out as quickly as possible. You have to get him out quick, otherwise you're gonna lose. Or by the time you get him out, your opponent has already gotten the pieces to play around your shit. Like he has the Guzmas, he has the fucking stuff to disrupt you and what have you. So maybe, but I only have space for one. It should do the job. The 2 Field Blower for item removal, standard. Only 1 energy retrieval. We do kind of want to have energy recovery cards. Maybe I would have put Fisherman, but I'm kind of sticking with this for now. Okay, you got the rare candies, of course. Gotta run those for magnezone. The 1 Stretcher. I'm not running night maintenance, not night maintenance, Super Rod in this deck. They do the same thing. As you guys can see, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm not running it. For space, it's not really that necessary in this kind of a deck. I mean, I guess it is one of the ways we recover energy, but my aim with this deck is not get at that point where I'm going to be running out of energies, or in case I run out of energies, I'm aiming to get one-hit knockouts on GX Pokemon, get like 2 prizes, knock 3 GX Pokemon out and win like that. So we're going all out. This is why I'm running Professor's Letters and shit. We just want straight energies, adding the shit to the hand, and try and get one-hit knockouts. So I'm not going to worry if I'm running low on resources and energies and Pokemon. We can't really afford to think like that in this deck. The 1 Stretcher, though, is still going to be pretty good. If we do need to recover Pokemon, we still have that option. But this is mostly to recover something like Tapu Lele to the hand. Maybe Magnezone, maybe Raikou, anything basically. I run my 1 Switch and 1 Floatstone, of course. And yeah, that's basically the consistency stuff. Now, for the ways to boost damage, I finally managed to get more than 1 Choice Band. I actually have 3 now, but we're going to run 2 in this deck. We still want to run 1 Fighting Fury Belt. Maybe sometimes you want that extra defense, not that extra damage. And this card actually works better with Raikou, maybe when you're just going to get 2 hit KOs. Uh, Makes him pretty sturdy. But yeah, the choice band is very important. We want to put this on Kingdra, help him get those knockouts on those fucking GX Pokemon that go over 200 HP and stuff like that. And we also have the Devoured Field. This is, I guess, some support for the Dragon Pokemon. It's all they got, basically. It's going to give him 10 more damage, and this helps Darkness Pokemon too, but yeah, hopefully my opponent isn't using Dark Pokemon when I play this. Don't want to help them out. But I mean, the thing is that you're only going to play this when you want that 10 extra damage or something, because you don't want to casually put it down, because with Big Storm you're going to get rid of your own shit. So only one stadium just for that extra oomph if I need it. The same with this guy. This is why I run him, just in case you just want to plan your shit to get a one-hit knockout with Kukui and the choice band and all your cards, that kind of thing. It can happen. And speaking of Kukui, the supporters, I think it's all that is left. Around the 3 ends, standard, the 3 Sycamore, and the 2 Skyla is important. I might have even put 3 if I could in this deck. Important to get those Professor's Letters, the Heavy Ball, just get our magnezone out quickly. But yeah, only space for 2. And it's kind of only getting 1 card. It can drag you down. But the new card, of course, is 1 Cynthia. 1 of this and a 3N, I think is pretty good. Maybe I'd put 1 more, but I kind of want the extra damage for Kukui. Eventually, I might take this guy out and put another Cynthia, maybe. But for now, Cynthia is at 1 here. I only have 1 anyway right now, so yeah. I gotta get Ultra Prism packs and booster boxes when I get some money. But yeah, so 1 Cynthia, and what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, uh, the place for this card was fucking, what was it called? Lily, but I took that out. I mean, I guess we do 1 run, 1 Ultra Ball for Lele, just to grab anything else, but you don't really discard so much to draw a lot of shit with Lily. I mean, I would run it if we didn't have Cynthia, but now that we have Cynthia, she's just the best. She's going to be the main supporter for a lot of decks, for all decks basically. Okay, so that's basically it. The only thing that's left is the energies, actually. I gotta talk about the energies. So the other difference with this guy that I didn't say that is very important is that this guy, like Rayquaza, he needs 2 energies to work. We gotta have at least 1 water energy on him, otherwise we can't use Dragon Trail. And that really sucks, that really makes things harder. But we're still gonna try. So I'm running 3 water energies. I think it's a decent enough number. 2 might be too little, and 4 is just too much. But with this, I mean, sometimes you actually want 4 because maybe if you discard 1 or if something happens, I'm only running 1 energy retrieval 2 and no super rod. So I imagine one of the problems is probably I might discard 1, 1 might be in the prizes, and then maybe one of the Kindras dies and then I can't use them to attack anymore. So it could happen. It's one of the issues when you don't run a lot of energy retrievals and superior energy retrievals and what have you, but I can't really, I have to have enough lightning energies for this guy to get the extra boost and for the other attackers to work. So this is going to be not as simple as a regular magnezone Raikou deck, the Rhizone deck that I've used so far so much, but if you use it right, it can actually pay off better maybe. And it's the best like other partner for magnezone besides Raikou, since I don't have Shiny Rayquaza and maybe some other stuff. I don't know. I mean, there's not really any other attackers to really just try and accelerate. I guess you could do maybe Raichu GX, but I don't have that. Maybe you could do some other shit like, man, I don't know, like Raichu Break maybe. I don't know. It's just hard stuff. I was gonna try this guy with Electivire 2 from Burning Shadows, but he can't really work, honestly. Uh, just capping at 200 damage. he's not all that. Maybe someday though. We still don't have the cards. But uh, Kingdra, he should be kind of cool. I'm gonna show some games, of course, with this deck too, if I'm showing it off. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe. Hope you guys leave a like. Share this with your friends. Saberwolf94, and I'm out. What's up?